Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Wellness Wednesday. I'm Megan Morgan, a health and lifestyle coach, here to help you be the better versions of yourself and live a clean, happy, healthy life. So, once again, welcome. I'm just going to take a moment now just to share this in some of my groups while we wait for some people to come on. Now, if you are joining me today, I just want you to have a think about where you are in your own personal journey to health. So I like to think of things on a scale. Are you down near the bottom where you might be junk food, convenience, not really exercising, maybe a little bit enjoying the couch and less sedentary life? Or are you more up the other end? Maybe you're all organic. You might be very regular activity, maybe you go to the gym very often. So just think about where you are on that scale, and I'm just going to take a moment here to share this, so please bear with me. So I hope everyone's had a fabulous day today. We seem to go back to winter today where we live in Perth. Okay. Right, I'm just sharing this in my VIP group and in my wellness group. So you can ask to be joined to those if you like. Okay. Sorry, I just have to do this quickly. If anyone does join me live and enjoys what I'm having to share, please make sure you give me a like or a comment and say hi if you're joining. And also, if you find it valuable, please join it, share it amongst your friends as well. So I've just done that there. Okay. All right, here we are. So today I wanted to talk to you about healthy eating and what that means for you, and as I said before, where you are on your journey to health. So as I explained earlier, no one heard me unless you're watching the replay. Think about where you are on that scale. So if you've had a chance to have a think, are you more down the lower end? You might be struggling with your health. You might have tried a few things. Maybe you sometimes do quite well, maybe for a week or two, but you can't sustain what you're trying to do and the goals you're trying to achieve in your health. So whether that's you maybe following a really strict diet, or getting in the gym, you start a program and you just can't stick to it, and this might be a recurring thing for you. So this is where I really want to have a chat to you and see if I might be able to help. I want you to be able to raise your own level of your health, and whatever that means to you. So what is it that you want? Is it weight loss? Is it more energy, so you have the energy and able to spend time with your kids come afternoon? You're not lazing around and have no energy to be there truly for them. Maybe you need some help with a chronic disease, whether it's diabetes, heart problems, anything like that. Your skin, and also your gut health, and all of that comes with that. So have a think about what is it? What is health to you? What is the ideal goal that you're going for as you're working towards improved health? And now this is different for everyone. Everyone's going to be on their own journey, and it is really individual. So what I like to do is try and help people just get back to basics. It's as simple as that. So our body needs very few things, and once you start to understand what your body needs and listen to what your body is telling you, things can really start to improve. So as teach back to basics, so clean eating, and what does that really mean? So for me it means having unprocessed foods, getting back to organic meats if you can, or at least locally produced meats, and you might get to know the local farmers, and you know they might not be organic, but they're very high ethics, which is what you're looking for. Also, fresh fruit and vegetables. Again, organic's your best option. If you can't do that, then looking at locally produced fruit and vegetables that are in season. So their nutrients are picked at the right time, and they're in season. So these are generally your fruits and vegetables that are quite cheap in the stores. So sometimes getting all organised and having a meal plan, and you have a recipe and you want to make this tonight. Some of the ingredients might not be readily available. Has anyone ever been to a store and you needed a lemon? Like, when lemons are in season, they're so cheap and everywhere, falling off the trees. Or you go off season, you're looking at paying over $1 or $2 for one lemon. Like, it's just crazy. So the best way I find is just go to the store, see what's there, see what's available. And the fresh food markets, same thing. So buy what's in season, locally produced. And fruits, nuts and seeds and beans, basically. And that's it. You can get most of your nutrients from those foods. So adding in also some activity or movement or exercise. Not everyone likes to call it exercise. Generally, just getting moving is all you need to do. So you're looking at your macronutrients, which are your protein, fibrous carbohydrates and fats are your main three things that your body needs. Then you also need your micronutrients, which are your vitamins and minerals. Now, sometimes, unless you're eating the best quality of foods, a lot of our foods are lacking in these. So I like to, with my coaching, figure out what it is that you're having on an average day, and we have a chat about where you could improve if you do want to improve, and just find there might be slight minute things that could be changing for you that could be holding back you really reaching your goals. So I could really talk about a lot of this for a very long time, especially getting into the nutrients and how our food these days aren't as nutrient dense as they used to be. Just degraded soils, especially here in Australia. It's a huge topic, and I really could go on for a long time. So what I'd really like to do is have more of a personal chat with you, find out what your goals are. Everyone is different, so we can continue this conversation one-on-one, and I'm going to offer an initial free consultation just where I can get a feel for whether or not I can help you, and if that's something that you want to move forward with me, and we feel comfortable together that I could help you. So I'm going to offer that to just the first 5 people that get in contact with me, as I feel that 5 people is a great amount of time that I can really personally involve myself and help you the best of my ability, and I'm not stealing time away from everything else in my life and your life. So what I want to do is just figure out where you really want to be. What are your goals? So you can be the best version of yourself. And by doing that, quite often we're not putting ourselves first. You always, especially women, you're looking after your kids or your partner, your husband, everyone else in your family. And quite often we come last. And if you keep doing that, everything else will start to decline as well. You really do need to look after yourself first so you can be the best version of yourself, as I said before, so you can then have the best quality, make the best choices for your family, and you'll be better there for your loved ones as well. So what I'll figure out is what you need, whether you need an accountability, whether that's a call every week, every day, whatever it is you need, we'll work that out together. What kind of support do you need? Do you need help going shopping? Do you get confused by all the sales that get thrown at you at the shops, and maybe you just need someone there to say, hang on, you don't really need that in your trolley today. Maybe it's cooking, meal planning is a tough one, and especially when families, for me, I've got an 18-month-old, and becoming a mum, I've always done quite well with cooking for me and my husband, but now I've got an 18-month to look after as well, and I have to make sure she has her healthy meals at least 3 times a day, plus all the snacks that I never knew little kids could eat so much, but they do. And that is just sorry, the dogs are barking, I lost my train of thought. You know, it's something new that I've had to learn, and I'm sure there's others out there that have trouble. All of a sudden you're in this new role, you have to be that meal planner if you want to make sure your family's having healthy meals. It's a whole nother level of a new job you have, basically. I love it, but it is testing at times. And also, I like to help you mainly with your mindset and helping you make mindful choices about your food. Not necessarily saying a food is good or bad, but somewhere in the middle, so you don't have that guilt attached to eating a particular food. So really, it's more about your self-love and becoming aware of what your body needs, what your body's telling you, and how you feel when you have certain foods. So it's not so much a guilt. You're actually going to feel physically different when you are not fueling your body with the right foods. So I really like to help people realize that, because that is the big one. I think if you can take that in and really understand that, I mean, food is still there for an enjoyment, and a lot of our social things are to do with food, so it's not about cutting everything out. It's about finding that point of moderation and finding what works for you, so you can have long sustainable health and really be the person that you desire to be. So if all that sounds like what you're after, I would really like to help. And as I said, I'm going to offer just 5 people to start with a free consultation where we'll have a chat and figure out whether or not I can help you with what you're looking for, and figure out your goals together and figure out some actionable steps that you can take, and whether or not we want to go forward with coaching, so I can coach you one-on-one ongoing. So as a health and lifestyle coach, I like to help you make clean choices, food, health and lifestyle, a well-rounded experience with me, and I really want to help you achieve your ultimate health, whatever that is for you. So I hope you enjoyed tonight's session of Wellness Wednesday. Now this is it's the time for you to get involved and be a chance for you to ask questions as well. So please, if this has resonated with you, please share it around with your friends and family. I'm here to help. I'm really passionate about helping people and really getting back to basics. As I said, it's my thing, back to basics. I like to keep it simple. You know, you want your health for life, and it's not just a quick diet. It's life, and we have to make it work for you and your family. So please get in touch. That's it for tonight, and I hope you have a fabulous evening, and I will talk to you soon. Goodbye.